Alright. Hi. We're gonna eat and talk today. So, I have been riding the public bus system for a very long time. Probably since like middle school or high school, around that age. So, as introverted as I am, I really love to meet new people and hear their life stories. And luckily for me, for whatever reason, people love to tell me their life stories upon just meeting me. So I've heard a lot of things. My favorite things, though, are the things I overhear on the bus. So, yesterday, I was going down to meet my friend at the mall to go watch a movie. And on the way down, I'm riding maybe a couple seats away from this guy that I know from around town, and next to him is this woman that he's talking to, and she is like, in my head I was jokingly saying that she is me from an alternate universe in the future. And basically because everything she was saying really resonated with me. It was all about how she wants to travel the world. She is waiting for the right person to come into her life, her soulmate. How she's learned all these life lessons and they've made her who she is. And I don't know. Sorry if I talk with my mouth full. I'm trying to eat fast. I have to go pick up my sister from school. The only thing we didn't have in common was the fact that she is very, very extroverted. I'm very introverted, like I said. And if you've watched my videos before, you can probably tell. I don't know. So, she's just telling this guy how she's ready for her soulmate, and she's also ready for her next life lesson. And even though she's ready for her soulmate, she doesn't want him in her life if he's not ready to either provide or stay with her through her next life lesson. Which I thought was really interesting and a very good point, actually. And she started talking about, like, all her ex hookups and stuff. And this is over listening to this conversation that she's having with this guy. And then we all get off at this bus stop down at the mall. And by some weird ass coincidence, when I'm riding the bus back up to my house, like, God, I want to say 4 hours later, she's also getting on the bus to go back home as well, which I thought was a really weird coincidence, but I feel like the universe was trying to tell me something at the same time, because she had a lot of spiritual insight, which is why I wanted to talk about it today. It resonated with me so much, what I'm about to talk about next, that I actually took notes on what she was saying, which is probably really creepy and really weird, but it really hit me that it was such a true statement, everything she was saying. So, this time around, she's sitting a few seats behind me, and she's talking to this new guy. She's talking about how growing up, her mother made her feel like she's not loved and she's not worthy. And growing up, despite having all these friends, because she's always had friends, she never really felt like she was loved and like she was worth anything. And it again, this is why I was saying she's like an older me from an alternate universe, because under different circumstances, I felt the exact same way growing up. And it was really interesting to hear it from another person, especially a stranger. But yeah, so she goes on to talk about how, because she's felt this way all her life, she goes out of her way to pull people aside and let them know that they are loved and that they are worthy of love and that they have something to offer to the world. And one good thing that I really liked that she said was the fact that there are a lot of people in this world who do that kind of thing, but only to get recognition. Like, they'll do it just to get likes on social media, and they don't do it out of the genuine kindness of their heart. They just want people to think that they are a good person, and they need the validation for it online. And it's just I don't even know what to say about it, really. It's just because I feel like I've seen it so many times, and it's just such a true thing, and it's actually quite sad that no one can do anything good anymore without feeling like they have to blast it on social media to get recognition. Because I think if you really were a good person, you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need to have other people tell you you're a good person for doing those things. Which may or may not be a controversial statement, I don't know. But I personally feel like I don't know what I was going to say. And maybe it's a bit hypocritical considering that she was telling someone, but at the same time I felt like she was just, rambling and trying to get stuff off her mind. I don't know. I feel like some people would find it hypocritical, but I personally didn't. I don't know. The one thing she said that really stuck out to me, that she said right after she was talking about all this, okay, this is what I wrote down, because it just stuck out to me. And I actually teared up a little bit when I heard her say it. But anyway, she talked about how she wants to help other people because she never felt like she was good enough. And so she wants other people to never feel that way. And I'm starting to tear up now. My voice is getting all new. But that's, again, really, really resonated with me because I had really severe depression for about over 7 or 8 years now, and it really took a toll on me, and I think it made me stronger, and I also believe it changed my mindset a lot. It made me want to help other people and always treat other people kindly because I know what it's like to have people treat you like shit and feel like you are nothing and that you don't matter to the world. And so I try not to be a negative person to other people, specifically. Like, I'll be negative to myself all I like, but to other people, I just don't see the point of being mean to people for no reason. I don't get it. I don't know, maybe I can't take a joke, but I just don't like the weird culture we have now where being mean to your friends is funny. Maybe I just had crappy friends in high school who just took it too far. I don't know. Because in high school I had friends who, treated me like I was stupid. when I know I'm not. But it was like, if I asked a question, they treat me like I was stupid, or if I said something wrong or did something wrong, I feel like the jokes went a little too far. I feel like there's teasing and there's just being plain right nasty. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So she said this thing that really stood out to me, which was, we all have gifts. God gave us gifts, whether it's to heal or to love. And I feel like I'm gonna cry all over again. But I think even if you don't believe in God, it's still a very important statement to hear. To know that you do matter in some sense. You were born for a reason. You're on this earth to do something, whether it's something gigantic or something that seems minuscule, you're here for a reason. Even if you just impact one person's life, I think that's something. And I don't know. And then this is what the title of the video is about in actuality. She starts to talk about how it's so easy to love other people. And you can say you love yourself and act like you do. But it's a lot of strength and a lot of years of practice and self-love and self-care. It's a lot of years of self-care to get to the point where you really do truly, purely love yourself, no matter what. But I don't know. I think that really stood out to me. We all have struggles with loving ourselves, and I think it does take some people longer than others to realize their self-worth and to really realize that they are worthy of love, and especially of love from yourself. And it's so important, I think, especially considering the social climate that we live in, with everything that's going on, with the way media portrays certain people, whether it be your body, your skin color, your mental health, anything I think that the media tries to put out in a negative light, certain things when it comes to your personal body and well-being, and just things that target certain people, I feel like, and try to put the natural way of someone's being in the most negative sense. It makes it so difficult for people to truly love and accept themselves. And it's a really sad thing to think about. But it's important. It's an important thing to do. We all need to practice self-love, I think, is what I'm trying to get at here. That woman really reminded me of that yesterday. Especially considering that a few days prior I was in a really bad spot with my anxiety. I had the most extreme panic attack I've had in a very long time, and it was really bad. And I really brought down my own self-worth. I feel like I really needed that reminder that we're all important to the world, that I do matter, that I am loved, that I'm worthy of love, and that even though I don't know what my purpose is quite yet, I will find it eventually. And even if that takes years of my life to figure out, and lots of trial and error, and heartbreak, and everything else life throws at me, I think eventually I will figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess that's it. I think unintentionally that woman did what she said she does, which is telling people they're loved and worthy and important. And she did it for me, to me, without knowing it. And she impacted me in a way that I needed it. I really needed to hear that day. So, thank you. I'm sure she's not going to watch this. She seems like the type of woman who probably doesn't spend too much time on social media. But, just going to put it out to the universe. Thank you, whoever you were, for saying those things on the bus and reminding me of my self-worth and that we're all loved and we're all important in some small or huge way. And if you're watching this, whoever you may be, you are loved and you are important. You're worthy of love and you do matter. And even if it doesn't feel like that now, you will feel like that eventually. You're gonna get through whatever you're going through. And eventually you'll be happy. Life may be rough, but you're gonna get through it. So, what time is it? Yeah, I should get ready. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish up my lunch, and then I will, I don't know, I have to go pick up my sister. So, I will see you guys next time, maybe. Subscribe if you want to. I try to put out new videos every week. But this was just a ramble, because I really needed to get that out. So, thanks for watching. Okay.